Big Music Television. I am very, very happy to be here. I am your host for Thread Special, where we have conversations, right, with creatives, artists pertaining to the industry. I always say it's very important to get to know the people behind the music. Like we see the glitz and the glamour, the fashion, the stage performances, and all the things these artists are up to, but their thinking process and how they put the music we enjoy together. So it's very, very interesting stuff. Again, finding out who these guys and gals are. Again, this is Free Music Television. I'm your host, Jason Ale, and today I have my brother in the studio here for my first episode of Thread Special, J.Derobie. How you doing, man?
I did cool.
Have you been in the gym recently?
No,
Oh man, I need to bulk up, bro.
Yeah, I've been planning to hit the gym.
So, you've been planning to?
Yeah.
What are your goals when it comes to the gym? Is it like to, to get the abs, to get more muscular?
To get the arms.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like arms.
Don't play with him.
Yeah.
Please don't play with him.
But I wouldn't go and build the top and leave the down.
Oh, so you have to squat. Squats are hard, bro.
Yeah.
Squats are hard.
But it's good when you do it and your whole body looks perfect.
Yeah. I like that we kick off this conversation with health because I've known you for a while.
Yeah.
And you've been doing this. And one thing I like about you is I feel like you're someone who's really stuck to your guns when it comes to music. Why is that so? And has that always been the plan when it comes to J.Derobie in terms of the music you release?
Yeah. I just like the type of music I release, and it keeps me going. And I always make sure I just go spiritual. Like, I have to connect with music perfectly. And that's how music is. You have to really connect with it to be able to bring the best out of the music. You connect with it and then just flow with the rhythm. Yeah.
For someone who's never heard your music, right, in terms of messaging, what message do you really want to get across to your fan base, people who listen to you, people, again, who've never heard you or hearing you for the first time? What are you putting across?
Sometimes, most of the times, the message differs. It changes. But the main focus is to inspire the youth to go out there and make it for themselves, whatever that they're working on, just go out there and make it for yourself.
Yeah. How did you find music? Because, we listen to music, right? It's one thing to enjoy music. You work on Michael Jackson, Tupac, 50 Cent, Sarkodie, and it's another thing to connect with it first before you put it out there. Yeah. What was that moment? It's like, I want to give this to people.
I think that was the first time I ever recorded.
Oh.
Yeah, I do sing a lot among my friends back then in mid-year.
Okay.
Yeah, and shouts to Ramo. That was the first time we recorded in his bedroom, and we used mic like this.
Okay.
Yeah, and when after I recorded the song with my friends, I liked how I sounded.
Oh.
It sounded good, and I was like, wow. So this is how.
So it was like
sound.
Unintentional, sort of.
Yeah.
Like you guys are just like catching a vibe. And,
something like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's exciting. Like everyone, let's do it and see. So I just jumped on it, and I sounded good. And my friends were like, yo, I really sound very, very good.
Nice.
Like as if they didn't do a lot of treatments to my voice. So they were like, I should really pursue it. And I was like, wow, don't talk much. Myself, I they go there.
They go further, right? What to you was your big break? With this, for some artists, it might be, that stage performance, or maybe a 3 Music Award stage. It might be, I got this number of views. It might be even saying, oh, my mom loved my music. What was that moment you knew that I've arrived, I'm here?
I've not really reached that level yet.
For real?
Yeah, I've not really reached that level to feel like I've arrived. But the moment Empower thing came and I blew through that, that was when I realized that okay, this thing is really serious. Yeah, this thing is really working. So I have to really continue with the energy.
Nice. Yeah. I like that. And you really did take advantage of it. You released music, hit songs. And last year, you had a project. This was somewhere in May, right? And I think me and you had a very interesting conversation. How did that project go for you in terms of response from the fan base?
It was great. It was great. People loved it, and it's been so good.
What was that project called?
Femme After All.
Femme After All.
Yeah, it's Femme After All, and that was volume 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So volume 2 is coming out this
Okay.
month. Yeah, right this month, and then hopefully volume 3 will also come this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's Grains from Love and Reality.
Yeah, that was 2022.
That was
album.
2022.
Yeah.
Before
Femme
After All.
Yeah, no, after Grains from Love and Reality, and then we had Femme After All, volume 1.
Volume 1.
And now we are having volume 2.
So was Grains an album or an EP?
It was an album.
Oh.
An album of 12 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was an album.
Yeah.
Then after that, last year you had the EP.
EP. Yeah.
Oh, and we're gonna get another EP.
this year. So this year is all about like I've been trying to be more consistent since last year.
Okay.
So this year I'm trying to be more and more do more than I did last year.
Okay.
So yeah.
So as you're saying, possibly we're gonna get 2 EPs this year.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. Why EPs are not an album? I mean, what does an album mean to you differently from an EP in reference to that?
I think album. We are now in a day and age where if you drop an album, you need to really have a very large following, like to be able to get them to listen to all the songs. You know, people get tired of listening to songs early these days. So when the album is a lot, like sometimes,
that's true.
yeah, and when the following is not much, you know, sometimes it wouldn't really be successful that much, no matter how much funding you put in it. Yeah, but with the EP, our attention span is now very little. So with EP, they would be able to listen all the 5 songs. And catch up with them. Yeah.
Okay. The dancehall scene and music genres in general, right? What tone did your last EP have? Was it a dancehall EP?
Yeah, it was a dancehall EP.
Okay.
And then the volume, that's the Femme After All. So the volume 2 and the 3 is also dancehall. So
dancehall.
Yeah. Even though I do Afrobeat as well, you know, and high life. Obviously, we can't leave.
It all, man.
We can't leave.
Like,
high
this guy
life.
does everything. He does everything.
We can't leave high life.
Yeah.
You know, people reach out to me sometimes and they tell me that I love Ginger Me. Ginger Me was in my Nungwa Diaries album, my first EP. Sorry. Yeah. So people reach out to me and they still tell me, like, you can see some gangster pan, but I go tell you, say, Charlie, maybe that song where me I like.
So at this stage in your career, right, where you are able to touch on these different genres, when you're releasing a project, that process of thinking of what to release, is it a difficult process? Because again, you have now different fan bases who love different types of music.
It's not really difficult. It's just you listening to what the fans are saying. You know, not what one person is saying, but what the fans are saying. You know, the fans are our friends. They are our best friends.
Yeah,
you know,
I like that.
Yeah. So when you gather whatever that they're saying, you have to vote and measure it, and you go for the majority of what they're saying. Yeah.
What do you think about the state of dancehall in Ghana right now?
Dancehall is doing great. It's not that hard. You know, to be honest, it's not that hard like before, but it has a future. You know,
definitely,
a new wave of dancehall is coming. Like, you know, like some new kind of energy is coming, and it's going to be great. Yeah,
because you know,
dancehall is been there up to now. Like the OGs, Stoneboy, Shatawale, Jupiter. You know, they are still holding on. They are still doing it, you know. But as I said earlier on, we are from Africa, and we do high life and Afrobeat. We all grew up listening to it, and it's our mother tongue. So definitely, they will do other genres as well. Yeah,
I like that, man. I think you really know. I think you understand your fan base, right? And I think you know what they want to hear. And again, I think even though you don't want to admit it, different fan bases. Some fan bases want high life music, some want Afrobeats music, some want dancehall music. So I think it's interesting the fact that you have understood what you're going to give your fans,
Yeah.
right? Because this is like your present to them.
Yeah.
So this EP is a dancehall EP.
Yeah, it's a dancehall EP, but it has one particular song in it that has dancehall, high life, like elements of high life, and
bro, can we just play the song? Like, where's the song, bro? Where's the song?
It's coming out this month. The title of that song is Ransom.
Ransom.
Yeah, Ransom.
I think that's the first one I'm going to listen to. Yeah. Because for it to have all these like different flavors.
Yeah, it
right?
has dancehall element, high life, a touch of the 70s, 80s, rhythm, and then it has our local sample. Yeah, local sample melodies.
Yeah. In terms of where you are right now and the kind of music you want to release, because you work with record labels. Are you an independent artist right now?
Yeah, I'm an independent.
So you decide 100% which type of music you're going to release? Is that the case?
Exactly.
Wow. Do you prefer this to maybe being on the label where they're like, let's do this or let's do that? Let's not do this, let's not do that. Because you're creative.
Sometimes being in a label, sometimes it helps too when they tell you, oh, drop this. Because they also know the market and they also know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's good sometimes. And sometimes too, it's good when you also decide. Sometimes too, creatives are very attached to their creation, and they would also want to release certain songs based on what they also see on the market and all that. So sometimes it's just exciting to be in control, of your stuff sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. Wanted to put this in there, right? Because I think conversations when it comes to genres are very, very interesting to me. Like, I love music. I listen to jazz music. I listen to Japanese music. Bro, if you just on the music I listen to, you'd be surprised, right? But the world has become, I feel, a bit more business structured. Where we're trying to, who's gonna buy this? Who's not gonna buy this, right? Gourmet recently said something like, my big brother, shout to him. He said,
Shouts to Gourmet.
right, Gomzi. He said, dancehall doing so well and being so prevalent actually hurts the Ghanaian sound because we're all so focused on it.
Yeah.
Do you think sometimes we focus too much on genre conversations when it comes to music? Because there are artists who are like, I love this, but I want to release this because it's a business reason. And I think it's very good to ask you this question because you've done this for how long you've done it.
Yeah, and first of all, before I answer that, our song needs to come out. I know you love music, so
so we're just saying this. We have a song coming out together, right? We're shaking on this. You can't lie to our viewers.
No. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. You decide when.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah. And back to the question.
Yes.
I think. To be honest, me, I like honesty. To be honest, people do what they want to do. We live in a free world, and people do what they want to do. People do what brings money into their pocket. People do what makes them survive. It's about survival, and it's about, aside survival, it's about the love for what they do.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can't stop people from doing what they do. Yeah. I think that is it. But at the same time, it also hurts the majority if there is a general plan or general concept on what to achieve on. Yeah, if there is such a thing, it hurts the plan. It hurts progressiveness. Because it does individual thinking, like people wanting to do whatever they want, and that is the world we're in. So I think it's just conversation. More and more conversations, more and more seminars on how we'll direct our genre. Even though we love dancehall, even though we have to also be doing high life and all that, we have to see the middle ground to put everything together so that we can all follow one in accord. To achieve whatever we want to achieve.
Yeah, onto each his own, but we do have to have these conversations to understand where we're going, right?
Seminars, more. You get me?
Yeah, bro, I'd love to have you as a speaker on a seminar one day, man. That'd be fire, bro.
I better go.
So, this EP, when again is it dropping exactly? We need the details, man.
Okay, I didn't want to put the date out, but I think it has to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exclusive.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. On the 19th.
We only have exclusive.
It's coming
here.
out on the 19th of this month.
Okay.
February 19th. It's coming out.
Oh, that's a few days away.
Yeah.
At this point in your career, are you like nervous, hesitant, about how it's going to be received?
No, I'm not nervous. I used to be, but I'm not nervous anymore. It be on go. How did they say? On go mode. Yeah, on go mode. We did do them. We
put it out there, right?
Yeah, we go put down out there. Yeah, anyhow.
I like that. Positive energy. Production, man. Features. Please tell us a bit about that.
There are no features, but I think Ugly and Tough produced The Ransom. Yeah, and then Rich Monster is on it. Kizzy on the beat, shout outs to him. He's also on it. People who produce the projects are people just close to me in my circles. Yeah. So I think I'll come back and we'll talk about it more.
Yes, please do, man.
When it's
please
out,
do.
exclusively.
Please do. How many songs again on this EP?
It's 5.
5 songs.
Yeah, 5 songs.
Okay.
Short and simple.
Did you get, or do you think you're gonna get any calls like, bro, why did you put me on that song, man? Like, bro, I thought, what's going on?
Oh, definitely. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Nice one. Nice one. So it's going to be on all platforms.
Yeah, on all platforms.
We're going to be able to find it and buy it. We can pre-order, I'm assuming.
Yeah. And I'm distributing it with TMA Music.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Skillions Global is
oh, that's nice.
Is my management. So
okay.
They're the one handling everything. They're handling all that. Helping me out.
Okay, so business side down, creative side down. We know when it's going to be out. Is there anything you want to tell your fans, man? People watching this who love you, who appreciate your music, man?
Yeah. I recently dropped a video for New Brand, which was on my previous EP. Okay. And it's out there on YouTube. I think they should go stream it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So are we gonna get any more music videos?
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe Ransom.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Maybe Ransom.
Definitely. We are gonna shoot a video for Ransom, and then a song also titled Realize.
Oh,
that's
Realize.
the number 1 song I'm trying to push on the project.
Okay. What's Realize about? Since that's what you really want to push, what's it about?
Realize is about a young kid having a dream and wanting to achieve his dream. You know what we want, like financial freedom, like getting some accessories, cars, like so many things, like personal stuffs, and So it's just someone just wanting to reach a higher height.
So to wrap up this conversation, what is J.Derobie's dream right now?
Oh, my dream.
Do you care to share any of it?
Oh, my dream is to be financially freedom.
Oh, man. Bro, this guy is speaking my language, man.
Yeah, that's my dream. That's my dream. And I'm working towards it. So
Nice. I like that, even though we spoke about, the creative aspects of what you do, we got a bit into who you are behind it. That's very important to me, right? The business side, the honesty, about what you do. And I appreciate you, brother. Our song is going to come out this year.
Thank you. Definitely this year. You decided it.
Yes. Exclusive on 3 Music. Please find his previous music he's released. Support him. Like he said.
I think that's what's playing in the background.
Yeah. We have to get this. Let's get the views up. Let's support my brother. And he said also, February 19th, officially, your new project is going to be out there.
Femme After All Volume 2.
Femme After All Volume 2. Yeah. Hopefully, this year we're going to get a Volume 3, maybe. But the thing is, the most important thing for someone like me to say is please buy the music, support the artists, get the views up for everything they put out there, because it's one big ecosystem, right? They put out good music, we buy the tickets, and they show their appreciation by, giving us good quality content. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining us for Third Special today. I have to let you go, but you see me again very, very soon. Have a good one.